This is our second year going in, and the numbers have been great. Woo, more people are getting in here. We might be able to hold it on a Saturday with more functions and panels. And we have what? We had the Ghostbusters downstairs, and we could get probably bigger names the bigger we grow. This, if for any of you guys who are curious, this is a panel with YouTubers. They are here to answer questions. We're going to open up the floor to questions at the end of the session, and they will stay if you would like to speak to them privately after the panel ends. I'm going to just start off introducing them, and then Davey's going to take over from there. Just keep in mind, guys, that this group is a part of ECHO that meets here at the library on Thursday nights, every other Thursday night. And they're from Terrebonne. They are just like you guys, and they just like to tube. I myself am not a tuber, I just hang out with tubers. All right, so we're going to start with India, Paul, Davey, Scotty, and I'm going to open up the floor with Davey.
Thank you. Well, my channel is DavinjaGames, but I will get into that later. First, I'd like to turn it to Paul, my good friend Paul, who is Poltergeist. So if you would please explain.
Hi, I'm Poltergeist. Basically what I do is I do gaming Let's Plays on YouTube, and sometimes I do vlogs. I've been working on trying to do skip videos when I get like the money for a better camera, and maybe like do some more like co-op playing games with this guy. And Tab over here will show you like a clip from one of my videos, my Undertale Let's Play.
Excuses, excuses! Oh, the human arrives! In order to stop you, my brother and I have created some puzzles. I think you will find this one quite shocking. For you see, this is the invisible electricity maze. When you touch the walls of this maze, this orb will administer a hearty zap. Sound like fun?
Sure, let's call it that.
Because the amount of fun you will probably have is actually rather small, I think. Okay, you can go ahead now.
Alright.
Alright, well, hello people at Comic Con and others. Are you excited to be here? Yeah. Alright, well, my YouTube channel name is Darkwave01. I'm pretty much the noob of this entire thing. So, I mean, I only have one video, and doing YouTube really takes some time and dedication, I must say. So, well, play my video, I guess.
Yes. True. I want to try that to me.
Hey, yo, dude!
Warning for earrings, just like you know.
Earring board. Headphone user masterpiece. Button over here. Was that it? Or headphone.
Yo, Mom's making burgers. Now, what, really?
Yep.
And that's pretty much all I've got so far.
Yeah.
I might at least get a better mic for the future, but
Wait,
that's pretty much all I have to say.
It was
No,
us.
it's because I'm wireless. Oh, right.
Hi, I usually introduce myself as Indiana Jones. I'm Indiana for now, and I basically do gaming videos, like funny moments. And okay, so I actually started my channel a few years ago, and I haven't really had the time to upload or the equipment to upload it. So recently, like this summer, I started doing more, and my best friend, Beth, who isn't here, who wants to talk today, but basically we started a channel called Cyberskill. So it's going to be like a group type of thing where like we're inviting anybody that wants to join the group to join. So I have a clip that where she talks and explains like more in depth. If you want to do that.
What is this? What is that?
Oh, yeah, it's,
Yeah, I know what they're
Quick
done.
recommended settings.
Are we serious to have?
alright, so some technical difficulties.
Hi guys, welcome to the Cybers Guild. I'm your host, Bethany, and is known as Cyberspace. Our channel actually hasn't been out for a while. It's only been out for at least 1 month. I started with my friend India, and she has her own channel, but she's been there way longer than I have. So we started off together. The reason why we came up with this is because both of us, we ended up recording together all the time because I wanted to play a certain game that she had, and so we just kind of made the guild and the channel. So anyways, what we do on here is we play games that we feel need to just be brought out there, or it's either new or they're really entertaining. We're never gonna set you up with a boring game that we don't like.
That was short. That was very short.
Well, you know what, stuff happens, yeah, I can understand.
That's basically what Cyber Guild is, and we hope to grow it.
Finally, like I said before, my name is DavinjaGames. For some who have been longtime fans, I have been in the YouTube services for 3 years. Some might be confused because my name used to be NinjaGames. I changed it. I'm now DavinjaGames, which is basically a combination of my name and the word ninja with games. So,
Pretty much a total
and
combination.
I have a variety of stuff. I don't just do games, but I'd like to take it and turn to my little video compilation I made so y'all can see all what I do. So without further ado, let's watch it.
This stuff is good, people. You know, G.
Where's the ghost pepper? Who cares? Just drink it.
In this game right now, and try what it is, go take your Xbox, rip it out of the power outlet, go throw it in the road and beat it with a Guitar Hero guitar. And then burn the evidence with a flamethrower and kill it out with an unnecessary jetpack.
Okay, your voice lagged for me for like half of that.
Well,
Yeah, that's about it for me. So.
that's pretty much it for the videos.
Could you guys say your YouTube names again, in case they want to find you on YouTube? Start with Sky.
Darkwave01.
DavinjaGames.
Poltergeist.
Indiana and also Indiana. I really like it, so I'm not sure.
And I have cards up here if any of y'all want a card to take for my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Facebook page. So
I asked them to make me some, they refused. You did that. Yes, I did.
We're gonna open up the floor for questions, and just keep in mind, these guys have been doing it, some people only a month. Dave and Paul have been doing it a little bit longer, so has India. And basically, they're here to show all you guys that anyone can be a YouTuber if they put in the time. So please ask questions.
How do you have your YouTube simples?
I don't even have a right now.
Well, I think first you should explain yours because you're really good at it.
Oh, well, what I pretty much did, I just made mine in scenes. I mean, it's honestly really easy. I mean, you could go off the internet, take a picture you really like, and edit it if you really want to do that. Or you could try to be original, go into Paint or just any art program, make a picture yourself, or just take a picture of your own face if you really want that. What was that?
Or you can just have a friend do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can pay someone on DeviantArt. No, DeviantArt.
Thanks, someone.
How was that?
Alright.
What's the basic equipment that you need to get started?
Definitely a camera. Definitely need a camera.
A laptop or
Now
some
see-
sort of computer device.
I see you have an iPhone there, that is a very great start. Very great start to the camera. If you can get some kind of like portable like tripod for a phone and just place on it, you could start off with some pretty good videos with like that phone. And
Can you say what equipment you have to make your
okay,
video?
well my
Yeah,
equipment.
just name your stuff.
Okay, for a suggestion there, that's part of my equipment we see right there. I have a camcorder which is recording this right now as we speak.
Say how you
How you do?
And also, well, that's one thing. I also have a GoPro, which I like to use for certain shots. It can go underwater, so that's pretty neat. I also use a phone sometimes. I have like a little microphone I use. I don't remember the brand. I think it's a Zoom microphone.
And your editing, what do you use to edit?
I honestly just use Windows Movie Maker. I'm just putting my secret out there for y'all. Windows Movie Maker is all I use.
Are you guys doing?
Is that a download or?
Windows Movie Maker. I have a special animated intro I've made, but I use that courtesy of Terrebonne Power's libraries, Adobe software they have. You can come over here and you can like do that for like about an hour. I think it lets you do it, and you can like start making your animations. So, yeah.
It's always best to start off small too. Just don't get too over your head and stuff. Otherwise you'll
How much would you say you spend on your equipment, Paul?
I don't remember.
Yeah? You do yours with the phone, right? You just use your
Well,
phone.
I screen record and like $40.
So how do you screen record? I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little software that pretty much you can select the size of the screen, record, you press record. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are free to download, but some of them like have free trials, like Bandicam, she uses. There's a free version of it, but it's not that great because all you can do is record for like 10 minutes, something like that. And you have like a logo for recording it on Bandicam.com. And if you buy like the full version, it's like $64. You can record for $40.
Oh, that's not
You can record for however long you want, and the logo will not be there.
So there is one if you're looking for budget. If you're looking for budget and you want it for free, there is open broadcast software which I use. My computer doesn't run it that very well because I have an old 2013 laptop. But if you have a little bit better of a computer, it's free and you can record your games, you can record your screen, and you can record a game and your screen, you can record your webcam in the top corner and everything. Everything. Well, you can even add an image over that, like just a still image for free. And there's no trial in it, it's just a free program.
But the trials I recommend it.
Yeah.
We have a question in the back. She's having her hand up and we can go further
I
on.
have some questions.
Yes.
Y'all do gaming?
Yes.
Yes.
Are y'all?
I'm going to plan to.
Are y'all gonna make a video together? Like all four of you?
Definitely.
I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. You have no idea.
Stay tuned.
We're all working
Stay
on
tuned
it.
because we're going to.
I want to show you my Minecraft friend, but I don't have one yet.
Minecraft. If you like Minecraft, I got a few videos up, so.
I have like several
What's your channel?
Minecraft videos that I did with my friend a while back that we pick up.
Take a card.
Get a card.
And
Oh.
Thank you.
Alright.
Deadpool
Deadpool to
delivery.
the rescue.
Deadpool
Back
delivery.
again.
Oh, Deadpool just.
Deadpool delivery.
Okay, we have a question in the back.
Is this
Oh,
Question.
This is for DavinjaGames. What?
Correct.
Go Fins.
Not taken.
Do you use the Elgato for your on-screen recording?
Oh, no, actually the ones that you saw are from my Xbox 360. And I use a Roxio game capture standard definition. It's not an HD. It's like less than $100, so it's really affordable. I am planning on getting an Elgato HD eventually though. He actually has an Elgato though.
It's really simple to use, really.
Really simple to use. But yeah, I use a Roxio game capture. Really affordable, so yes.
Yeah.
If you were planning to do gameplays on computers or laptops, what would you recommend would be the best?
recording software?
For
or
starter,
game?
like you said, we
For
would
game.
probably recommend, like, if you're a starter and you want to start simple, I would recommend Bandicam because it's really easy to use, really easy to figure out. You can look at like tutorials on YouTube on how to work it, and it's really simple.
Yeah, like free programs like Open Broadcast Software and Bandicam, those are pretty much your go-to thing.
Well, and there is one more thing I just thought of when you asked that. There's also Screencast-O-Matic. This also goes for you since you're asking. It's free, but you have to pay, I think, to remove the watermark, like the name at the bottom of the screen, but it is free, and I think you can use it as long as you want. And it's online too, so I don't think you have to download any software. So yeah, that's another option. It's really simple, very simple. So
He had another question too.
yes.
Why do you have pink shoes on?
Everyone get applause for that kid.
It's part of the costume. It's part of the costume. Yes, question is that? Yes, I am.
Yes.
What was the biggest challenge when starting for each of y'all, and how did you overcome that challenge?
Good question.
Well,
You want to go first, Davey?
yeah, I'd say I've had a lot of hurdles. One for sure is the criticism. There was one dude, and you can check it out, it's one of my first videos, hilarious. I just dance around the room like crazy, and the dude said, if you get a job, your boss is gonna see this and he's not even gonna want you. Like just all this stuff, and that was a hurdle for me because like criticism is a big thing. Another thing is I didn't have a recorder at the time for the TV, so I literally used actually that camera, and I would just record the TV, and it wasn't that good of quality. So that was a big hurdle. I had to worry about that. I had to worry about starting to get ready for editing because I wasn't a big editor at the time, and I had to learn how to use focus. So lots of hurdles. But yeah.
I have to say, my biggest challenge starting out was probably like the fact that I didn't have the money to buy the full version for Bandicam. Like I said, I would record like 10 minutes of it, and with that, I couldn't really get the videos I wanted. The videos were short, didn't have much in it, and it was kind of like boring to watch. So that was kind of like the fact that I didn't have the money to record the proper equipment and have good audio. Like what you see right there, my old headphones, what in my video with the Terrebonne headphones, or at least you did see, with the Terrebonne headphones that I was using, those actually broke, so I had to get those replaced and started using a microphone I've had for years and could never figure out how to work. And I finally figured out how to do all that. That's the quality for the quality for the microphone isn't that great because it's all on this side of the ear, because it's on this side of my face. So I definitely would say that like having the money to afford equipment, and definitely criticism, like you said, like because I actually did get hate at one point in time for one of my videos, and like it was the first time I had to deal with it. It was like really hard to deal with because it was like this kid who I don't even know who it was. But I wanted to check out this channel to see who it was. Like, you know, and like he said some like really hurtful things I don't care to repeat in this room with all the little kids.
Comments?
Yeah.
No, I was saying, like, what you said, like, I'm saying, like, hate comments.
Right, hate comments, of course. Like hate for any starter, hate would probably be the hardest thing to deal with for anyone because you can't escape it no matter what you do. The best solution I would say to that, not to get off topic, but I think the best solution people hate is to just ignore it. Or if you know anyone in here knows who Jacksepticeye is, go watch his hate videos. He makes fun of his age. He makes a laugh
That's
out of it.
really good.
It's really funny. It makes a laugh out of it. It shows people that, hey, you can hate me. I don't care.
I literally laugh at my problems. I think that's what the people like most about my videos. I literally laugh. Yes, questions in the back.
If you
Ladies
get
first.
hate, that just shows how popular you really are.
Oh yeah. Spoken like true. Well, see, this is the way I care. If somebody has to hate them, they obviously wish they were you.
Exactly.
So I just laugh it off. I just laugh it off, and it works.
All right,
Flash.
The Flash. What's up?
How many subscribers do you have so I know that I'm finding the right channels?
I have 115, I believe.
I have 170. Hit me to 200, and you were awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, 170 subscribers.
Yeah, I have about 20. Just look for the Sonic fan character, the complete trash one.
Alright, Flash.
How do y'all become original playing game playthroughs when so many people have done the same game thousands of times over?
That's actually the best question.
That's a really good question.
Sometimes it just comes with originality of yourself. Like,
Yeah.
for me, whenever I was playing Undertale, I had already like whenever I first heard about it, like, what is this game? I've never heard of it. It sounds ridiculous. So I went and watched Jacksepticeye play it a little bit.
Oh, I
of it.
did something.
You're awesome.
I don't watch it.
ASC.
I've been watching Jacksepticeye play a little bit of it, not too much over the spoilers. And after watching like one or two videos, I was instantly hooked. It was a really good game. I was like, I should play this for my channel. It'd be pretty good. But I had to think of like original content since like I already watched someone else do it. That's a problem I actually have too, because sometimes whenever I watch other people's videos, I sometimes aliens.
Duck me right now.
So like sometimes it's hard to come up with original jokes after seeing someone else make really good jokes. Like, how am I gonna top that? Sometimes you just like you gotta forget about that, and just come up with your own original. Be yourself is the best way.
Are y'all playing the games as you are, or y'all using like study guides like to know all the tricks and just
I usually like to go in the games blind.
I just jump in.
Don't even do
Now,
it.
only the scary games I jump in. Because actually, if you go watch, I have a couple.
Five Nights at Freddy's yet?
Yes, I have 2 episodes of that. And if you like 16-year-old guys screaming in 2015, then you'll enjoy that because I
Wait,
really screamed.
Last year.
I'm playing that game now. I'm only 11. I didn't buy it the first time.
Question in the back.
Oh, back then.
What's your best video?
The only one I have.
You're asking me to choose from like a bunch of videos that I like them all because I'm all in.
Just one.
I have to say that my best video was the one that stayed up at 3 o'clock this morning. I was tired.
I'd have to say it's a hard time between my dog's Hey Yeah 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 video or my Taco Bell hot sauce package challenge series,
which I filmed,
or no, I'd probably say the dog where he's singing that song. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Someone else had their hands up?
Yes.
There?
Anybody else with hands?
What is the best computer? What is the best gaming computer for starting out YouTube?
I couldn't answer that to be honest. What I
That's a good question.
I don't really know what I don't know what brand computer I have.
I was using a basic laptop.
Well,
Laptops can work, yeah.
Well, if you're wanting to record platform gaming, it runs solidly on a laptop. I can record any game that is a 2-dimensional platformer solidly, like really good FPS on a laptop. Now, if you're wanting some like CS:GO and some Call of Duty, some really good like AAA stuff on the computer,
You're gonna need like Asus or Alienware.
like there's some budget computers you can actually get with a Best Buy that I'm looking into, and it's about a $500 budget PC. So that's like the lowest I'd say you should go.
Make sure you have money first, that's all I can say.
Alright,
But you can't go without money.
Alright, the stormtrooper in the back.
What is the #1 thing to avoid when starting YouTube?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much the noob of the group. If you really want to do YouTube, then you gotta find the time for it. So just trying to organize all your time around your schedule.
You have to be willing to put in the effort to like make the video, edit the video, and like for starters, you want to make sure that you're in the right mood to do it too. Because if you're just pulling an all-nighter and you're gonna go like, hey, I'm gonna record, but you can barely keep your eyes open, don't do it. You're not gonna get very good content out of that.
Nah.
Yeah, you just have to definitely try to avoid not wanting to pose. I don't know, just you have to be interested.
Yeah, it's something you gotta want to. You gotta be interested.
That's all I can really say.
You have a question?
Well, I'm sorry, they've got their hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're looking over here.
No, I don't mind. It's
My
first
question is actually, because there's so many young viewers, how do you feel about using profanity in your videos?
Oh, I will be honest, actually. I am probably one of the very few kid-friendly ones you'll find there. I mean, I do play a lot of shooting and killing games, but I do make sure that I do not go past the C word in the word of cursing. That's about it. And I usually like to, and if anybody curses, and a lot of people have done that in my videos, I just do a solid bleep, and it basically has embarrassed them, and my, basically my ego still stands really good, so I like to stay for everyone. I can't say that for my colleagues.
My children are YouTube fanatics.
I understand.
Every spare moment that they get.
I try to
My biggest struggle is
It's really hard
some
to
of their
find it.
favorite YouTubers have such bad.
It's really
And inappropriate stuff, so.
Well, if y'all subscribe to me, I promise y'all it's all good fun for the kids.
Yeah, now see me, I try to keep profanity to a minimum on my channel. I try not to use too many bad words. And if something slips out, it's usually like a small one. It's not too bad.
And see, I find that it's okay, that's
But now I
they get it
can't.
in the home, it's not like they've never heard it, but.
Now I can't make any promises about the games that I play.
Correct.
So like, usually like if you want if you're gonna watch my video, look at the game that I'm playing first, then look up the rating of that game is what I would recommend because like this game I'm playing right now, Life is Strange.
Oh no.
That game has so many bad words in it, so much like drug references, so many references that are not different. So
Yeah, that's like, it's not necessarily the language, but the references and the.
I would
Alright,
You had your hand up for a while.
Yeah, for DavinjaGames, how many subscribers?
Yes. You want to know how many subscribers?
Yes, how many?
Well,
About 170 right now.
yeah.
Well, now you have 171. He just subscribed.
Thank you so much. Be sure, by the way, be sure if there's anything you want me to play, do as a challenge, anything, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. I always
Same
read
here.
the comments, and I'm more than willing to do whatever you request. Within limits, okay?
Yeah.
Within limits.
Well, like what consoles do you have exactly?
That's a great question. I have a Wii U, a Xbox One, I have a laptop, I have...
He has all the consoles.
Almost every console. I have a PS1, a PS2, an Xbox 360, a Wii U, a GameCube, a Nintendo 64.
You got PS4?
No.
I do.
I have a PS2, PS1. So.
What's your gamer tag?
What?
Can you make the original?
I don't have it. But I go to thrift stores every week, and I'm about to start a series where it's like going to be game treasure hunts. And I'm going to have it once a week, and I just show a pile of stuff I got for cheap at a thrift store that's retro. So I will look for that game though. If I can, I will post it. So thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay, first of all, I subscribe while my sister's trying to type in. And,
You want us to come back to you, buddy? We'll come back. Alright, we'll come back to you.
What's your flash?
okay. Whenever I started my YouTube channel, I made my first video right whenever I made my channel, and my friend always told me that I would never get big, and I started believing it, and I quit doing YouTube for a while. But whenever I came back to doing it, I but I got more subscribers than I usually did, and now I'm at 67 subscribers.
That's great.
That's awesome, buddy.
Just be green. Never give up.
Don't let your memes be green.
Just do it. Just do it. Sorry, your question?
No, I don't.
Like, how do you make money? Well, no, it's like, I know you have sponsors and the people that do it like for a living. I know they're not working a second job to get the money, and I'm like wondering.
Well, usually what people do to get money is they put ads in their videos.
They monetize the video. Basically, it puts an ad before the video, an ad on the video, and then you close that little ad. That's
Usually when they get sponsored, you guys are like big, we're like, they're one of those names, like PewDiePie basically. You guys
Yes.
Alright, what is your opinion on the new YouTube community-friendly guidelines?
I hate it.
Let me just say that a lot of people are going to lose jobs. That's all I'm going to say.
They're laying off people who are doing that, who would put profanity in there.
It's kind of bad.
It came without warning, and it's not really.
Like, how does it seriously affect?
I don't care about leaking. I don't care about leaking, so.
I mean, I'm concerned about it. I'm glad they're trying to keep it clean. I'm glad they're trying to keep it clean, but I'm worried about the people's jobs.
Like, I think it's a good idea for them to like want more like family-friendly videos for the children who watch YouTube, since there's so many. But I mean, they could have come with a bit more of a warning than what they did. Like, they just came, it just literally came out of nowhere, and a lot of people on YouTube who like basically do this stuff as a job they got laid off for it. It's not really fair to them because they had no idea about it. It came without warning. So I mean, I support it, but the way they went about it, I don't like.
The thing is, I feel as if it's kind of useless because they have an app called YouTube Kids following that exact same guidelines.
Right. I did not know about that actually. Any more questions?
You.
Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's Store?
I have actually. I have not finished it.
That's my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's.
My favorite too.
I am.
Alright, yes.
Whenever Sister Locations comes out, are any of y'all gonna play it?
Definitely.
Definitely not.
Same here.
This
I
pansy's not.
might play it on my phone if it
This
comes out on
pansy's not.
phone. I might play it.
I just have a huge fear of like, let's see, clowns. Apparently now I am afraid of furry, mechanical beings now. Very slender, very well dressed white.
Hey.
Bald. No face. No one still scared of Slender Man, ladies and gentlemen. The real Slender
Slender Man's my homie.
Ladies.
Respect the son. Alright.
What do you think about the new Call of Duty
Hey,
Yes.
let me just say, the new Halo 6 looks pretty lit.
Infinite Warfare is gonna be awesome.
You know what? Everyone has their
Everybody has
opinions.
their
That's all we
opinion,
have to say.
We're not here to judge. We're here to make friends.
And everybody knows that Battlefield 1 is going to be better. I'm sure.
I know that. I played Stealth and Beta.
David, what are you doing?
Starting movement.
Alright.
Question, what's up?
Have any of you ever played any game in the Assassin's Creed franchise?
I've actually been working on trying to do that.
What game exactly?
Anyone.
Any of the Assassin's Creed franchise. I wanted to do what's the new one called?
Assassin's Creed.
Liberation Syndicate? Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Syndicate.
do that, but I never got around to doing it because I didn't have money and I still don't have money. So I really don't know if I'll ever like get around to doing it now. But like
It's kind of an old game now.
it is a pretty old game. So I'm actually trying to work on like doing maybe one of my because I do have like a lot. I do have already like Assassin's Creed games. So I've been thinking maybe like maybe I should go back and replay this. Why? Just because why not? I got it. So
I mean, I have Assassin's Creed 3 and I played with the notion of putting it on the channel, but I never got around to it, so I mean, I might, so.
Sometimes it's hard to record over games, but people are like, you've already seen this, I don't want to watch this.
Everybody likes my COD 2 videos, though. Black Ops 2.
COD 2 is amazing.
Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2.
What kind of recording software would you recommend for PC? Because I refuse to use one, but I have no mic quality, like no mic. Would you recommend that?
Well, like we said earlier,
for audio or for
starters,
recording?
What?
For your audio or your recording?
My audio. I got the recording pretty good.
Well, this
If
guy
you
can
have
tell
like-
he has a nice mic.
if you have like
Yeah,
any
anyway.
like gaming headphones and you don't have the money to spend on like a good quality microphone, then I would recommend using those headphones. Even if the microphone quality is not that great, it's still a great way to start. Just make sure that like all of your audio stuff is synced where you can hear your voice over the game. Because this was one of the problems I had when I was first starting out. Like sometimes the game volume was too loud, so you couldn't hear what I was saying. So I definitely recommend that you can hear yourself more than the game before like anything else. But like if you have like any like gaming headset for like a console or whatever, and it has a microphone on it, I would recommend using that as a first starter.
Alright, thank you.
Alright. You're right there with the booth.
Alright. One question, one statement. First, the question. Any of you played Gmod?
Yes.
Yes, we all play Gmod. That's what I want to do.
Everyone here
Let's play
If you
Gmod.
go
Let's
check out my channel,
we all need to play.
this is definitely one of my
Me too.
highlights for sure. I think you'll like it. I have a Super Mario 64 Bomb Fortress Adventure, so that's something to look forward to.
And now the
I love
statement.
Gmod.
And my statement is for you in the middle. I don't know your name.
DavinjaGames.
DaVinci. You are actually very cute, by the way.
Thank you.
Is it the fact that he looks like Ray Harrison?
I am Harambe. Harambe's dead.
Star
to
Trooper.
that.
Do you play any Star Wars Battlefront or Titanfall?
I did a live stream.
I wanna play Titanfall.
I actually just got the original Star Wars Battlefront for the PS2. So, I mean, if I get recording software, I would probably play that because that's a classic.
I did do a live stream of Star Wars Battlefront once, and I haven't gotten around to actually recording it yet, but.
That was a lit live stream. I like that.
If I do end up playing Titanfall, it's gonna be Titanfall 2 whenever it comes out.
Why play Titanfall 2 when there's Infinite Warfare coming out?
Because it's Titanfall, man.
I'm just joking.
The Striders.
I've watched your YouTube channel before.
Really?
Yeah, when you were playing a Mario game.
Which one?
I think it was the Mario game you were talking about.
That was probably the one. I've only done one Mario game.
That's the one I was.
Glad you got to watch it.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
Thank you.
All right, wait, before anybody goes, there should be a Post-it note under somebody's chair for a freebie. And I just
We don't sponsor it.
This is not sponsored by us, just let you know.
It's sponsored by Audible Books.
And also, I'd like to thank y'all for attending, and they will sit here for another few minutes to answer questions if you'd like to talk to me
Y'all welcome to stay
individually.
around for
5 o'clock
We just want to make
is the
friends.
costume parade downstairs.
We just want friends to
Yes.
have fun.
Wait, we got another question. The guy in the back.
Paul, did you do any collabs with Davey?
Me? I've done actually like 2.
I've actually seen you guys' popcorn video.
We've done a popcorn video. We've done our Christmas video. It was hilarious.
He only wants to play this reindeer game.
Unfortunately, it only worked for him though. The recording software didn't work for me, so it was exclusive to his channel. But it's just hilarious.
Alright, yeah. Fire from Fate.
I don't know if it's for the 3DS, and I'd have to buy a $500 3DS from an exclusive company that makes recording game captures attached to a 3DS.
Yeah.
So that would be impossible for me to do unless I was making a lot of money. So okay, take as many as you want.
Just take the entire thing.
Take them all.
Alright, thank you guys for coming. If you guys don't want to ask this question, then feel free to ask it. Come on down! Come on
Also, I'm on Twitter.
It keeps going out because it keeps losing the connection.
Yeah, my race was 5 weeks, right?
Oh my God. My actual name on YouTube. Scotty.
I know you personally.
That must have been a while back.
No, I told you I would.
You know what? Don't look at things.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Just sign it. Just open it.
Thanks, John.
Scotty! Scotty! I didn't even get to sign it.
Oh, what? Oh, wait. Yeah.
I don't have a pen.
We don't have a pen. We are not prepared.
Davey, there's a pen in the outside of my purse hanging on that chair.
I actually have follow for the Xbox One and Halo 3.
I'm actually doing this. I'm not signing your book. I know you personally.
Davey.
For her, so in 5 years she gets so fun.
Davey.
Babies for the PC.
Scotty, tell him to close my purse and look on the outside.
And the second part of the PC.
I almost fell in 5 times.
Hey, Paul,
Outside. Davey, outside.
I understand why you're doing this. You're going to keep this for 5 years. You're going to keep this for 5 years until you get big, and you're going to sell it on eBay for $50,000.
People say that like this, but it's good. I love enthusiasm, but it's very like I can improve on because my voice is. I'm 13 and my voice tends to be higher.
I think your voice is just fine.
Don't worry.
There is some,
you're going to get.
well, there is like a, let me be honest with you. There's a guy that honestly, I really do not think he has hit puberty yet on YouTube because he has 4 million subscribers and he has a voice probably higher than yours, dude. So I think he'll be just fine. And he's got so many fans. So I think
Just don't take criticism and just do as much as you can.
Let me ask you, what are you recording with?
Believe in yourself.
I play my Xbox. My stuff is PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and computer. But right now, I can only use a camcorder with the Gorilla Stand, and I have no rear facing. No one. I was learning like you're still going on.
That's not too bad in my opinion. I can improve. There's always room to improve the voice.
I'm just saying, coming here and getting some Christmas light.
It doesn't matter where I'm from.
Thank you so much. I love your costume, by the way.
Do you know who Blade 62040 is?
You know him?
Really? You teach me robotics.
He's actually one of my friends. Oh, so you've been busy. I have got a million projects over there.
Yeah. Right now I'm they're hiring me, so they want me to take video, and like show me how to clinic and
yeah, I used to know nothing.
Well, it's nice talking with you.
It's nice talking with you too.
Have a good one, man.
Can you guys play Outlast?
No.
No.
Games. I play Outlast 2, okay? I'll play Outlast 2 when it comes out. This makes me Can I sign it? Where? Wait, no, Scotty. I know Scotty needs to sign. You said it. You signed. No, I asked the PC.
Y'all are live on Facebook.
How many people watching?
I don't know. How can you tell?
85 million subscribers. You know, I actually would like to check this.
What is that?
It was going to be a slideshow. It was going to be a slideshow.
Alright, so who's this for?
I'm the night.
Hey, man.
I'll give you all the shout-outs.
Thank you so much, dude. Have a good day.
You too.
I get no shout-outs.
This is much better. Everybody is so
I love the internet.
You want us to autograph too, Professor Sensei?
Davey, I gotta tell you, I love the internet.
Okay. Grab a spicy. Oh no, he's passed out. That actually literally is what it was.
Paul, I have a complaint. You signed it? No. You know what?
Can you go subscribe? Good, thank you. Subscribe.
Evil Space Dog.
They went right there.
Dave, on my YouTube account, I have to change my name by going on Google. How can I just change it on YouTube and keep my name on?
I need you to Skype me.
Alright then. I'll stop myself.
Probably tonight. Can you Skype tonight?
I didn't even know. I have rice.
Can I quit recording?
I forgot exactly how to help you.
Can I stop?
Because I legit just figured out how to change my YouTube URL to where it actually has my name at the end of the URL instead of just a bunch of letters.
Yeah.
So I probably could help you with that.
I changed my Gmail.
I mean, I did it before. Like, I was able to change the name. I did that like back in 2015.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Are we done?
Outro time. Spooky, scary skeletons. Freaking skeletons. Best question about I know I love that. Why are you wearing thick shoes? Everybody just dies
Oh, that was awesome.
I know, right? It was so much better than it was last year.
I love the energy.
I know, it was so much fun.